Arch Manning finally plays a complete good game, but against Sam Houston, and left a lot of us scratching our heads. Why are you flexing on Sam Houston? Are we wrong to feel that way? Let's talk about it on the Waterboys College Football Show. Arch Manning, boys.
Oh, I got to be right back. I got a third grader that I have to go flex on after I run him over in the end zone.
I mean, for those of you that don't know, what are we talking about? Late in the Texas blowout win over Stephen F. Austin's, cameras caught Arch Manning giving a cold, unblinking stare to a SFA defender after a chippy exchange. The moment went viral in minutes, not for the reason that I assumed it would be. I thought I watched this game without anyone else around by myself.
Sam Houston?
Stephen F. Austin. Or no, Sam Houston. Yeah, Sam Houston, not Stephen F. Austin. Sam Houston.
Either it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, they're the same school. They're the same school. I thought when I initially watched it, I thought, oh, he's going to get skull drug on social media for this. Like, come on. Neither college football, ESPN college football's accounts, or Texas, they turned it into like look at him moment, running over a guy and staring him down. I heard a couple of national guys say the same thing, like, oh, it doesn't matter. And I said the same thing, Strez. I think you and I were texting each other. I said, all right, before we get you back to the video, let me tell you a little bit about our brand new partner, Better. Better is the first real micro play app. So instead of waiting for the whole game, you can lock in a play on every drive, every snap, every pitch, every moment. It's super simple. Just swipe, make your pick, and you're in. So don't just watch the game this weekend. Live it, play it, better it. Download the Better app now and use code WASHED for a special bonus play offer. Now, back to the Waterboys College Football Show. Dude, act that way when you've strung together a few good games in a row.
Yeah, like acting like that, running over the 136th ranked team in college football, going into the end zone to only go up 14-0 at this point, mind you. After you have been objectively a very bad quarterback for the 4 weeks before that, is embarrassing. Like, I would have, if I was one of his teammates and I saw him do this, I would have been like, what are we doing, buddy? You want to go sit down and eat some cookies real quick and relax? You're supposed to do this against this school. And I wanted to give Arch Manning his flowers after this game because he played a really good football game. Like it was one of his best performances of the season, obviously, like it should have been, right? He went, what did he go? 18 of 21 for 309 yards and 3 touchdowns in the air, and then rushed for another 2 touchdowns, I think. Like that was the Arch Manning that we were expecting to get. Like that was the expectation all along.
But against Sam Houston, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, you're supposed to throw that 85% of you're supposed to complete 85% of your passes. You're supposed to throw for 300 yards. Like that's what you're supposed to do against schools like this.
And I played for a coach, and maybe you did too. When we would get matched up against a team, especially in high school, that we were much better than, our coach would say the same, hey, act like you've been here before and be respectful to your opponent. Now, he wouldn't say that if we were playing a big dog team. He would kind of let us get a little chippy, would let us mouth a little bit. We could talk some trash. But if it was a team that was underskilled considerably from us, he would say, we're not going to be disrespectful to our opponents.
Yeah, especially, you're paying them a lot of money to come play this game.
Yeah.
Just have that energy the next 2 games. I mean, you got Florida coming up next weekend, October 4th, and then you got the Sooners,
Yeah.
Have that energy in the next 2 games.
Florida's got a great defense.
Yeah.
So if he can go out and perform that way, and he runs over a corner going to the end zone for another touchdown against Florida, by all means, I will retweet it and say, dog, like immediately. But if you don't do it
against UTEP and Sam Houston, though, I mean, come on.
I mean, UTEP and San Jose State, he looked not good against. And the one legitimate team that he has played this season, he looked freaking lost. It was atrocious, like the way that he played quarter until the end of the fourth quarter when Ohio State backed off, stopped bringing pressure, and stopped playing complicated coverages, and we're just trying to keep everything in front of them. That was when he was able to look really good. Up until that moment, Arch looked pedestrian, was not even remotely close to the quarterback that we were told that we were going to be seeing this season. And then he goes out and looks like that quarterback against Sam Houston. And I'm just like, what are we doing, dude? Like,
well,
I can't help the think about like all the hype about Arch coming into this season, and hardly no hype at all. Let's just go ahead and say no hype at all about Carson Beck, and then how Arch has, you could maybe say, significantly underperformed, and how Carson Beck has significantly overperformed. It's just college football, baby.
well, and I
Never
had
know.
one in my DMs that said, you're not, because we put a tweet out, and some people know that if there's a tweet that goes out about talking negatively about Texas, of those of us that have the login credentials for X for Waterboys, if you were gonna assume it was probably me, and it was, and I didn't have a problem with it. He was like, "You're not being consistent." Remember Baker Mayfield against Kansas, and so I immediately said, "You can go look at my social media back then. I called Baker out for that against Kansas, but there's a very different thing there. Bake did that because they refused to shake his hand at the 50.
also,
Now,
Kansas is a bigger program than
yes,
Sam Houston.
yes. Now, did I like it when Bake did it? No, I thought it was a little bit much. You're playing Kansas. That used to be the school everybody beat up on in the Big 12. This is like those guys at Sam Houston. I guarantee you, that'll be the highlight of their college career. They got to go to Austin and play at Darrell K. They will tell their grandkids, we got to play in Austin at Darrell K. Royal. We played Arch Manning in Texas. They will tell their grandkids about it. And that's the way you act about a school where there's a lot of guys that is the best that college football will ever be for them, is they played at Sam Houston, and that'll be it. And you treat them like that. I hope, and I don't want him to get hurt, but I hope the first time our Mason Thomas gets through that line and absolutely just runs you over and sacks you,
There you go.
that you go, okay,
Get humbled. Yeah.
maybe. And people are like, oh, it'll be consistent. Listen, Nick Bosa did it to Baker when he got into the league too.